What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to our channel, and if it's your first time here, I'm David. This is RV Family.Life. We've lived full-time on the road for 2 years now in our RV, living with my wife Tanya, our 2 daughters, Kaylin and Kira, our dog Daisy, and our cat Skittle. We travel the United States and we make these videos to share with you what life is like living on the road. So right now I've got a few places we've gone and we haven't necessarily gotten all the footage we would have liked to share with you about these places we went. So I just kind of want to catch you up on some of the places we've been recently, and we'll just kind of fill in some of the blanks. We'd stayed at the Hershey 1000 Trails so that we can go to the Hershey RV show. Got a lot of footage. I love sharing videos. I'm trying to do every Wednesday like an RV review and walkthrough guide. If there's ever an RV you're interested in and getting reviewed, let us know. We would love to try to seek that out for you and try to make a video for you reviewing that RV. After we left there, we did stop in the PA Dutch country just to check it out. We didn't stay there and pull the rig through. We just wanted to validate whether or not we would fit. And then we found out that some friends of ours, that we have friends we've established online presences with, but never meeting in person. And our friends over at RV Kids TV definitely qualified there. We've met Rocky. We actually paid Rocky to inspect our open range before we ever bought it. And he did a wonderful job and we really appreciated that. But Aaron and his kids we'd never met. And we discovered that they were staying at the 1000 Trails Gettysburg Farms, which is kind of on our travel path. We just needed to manipulate a little bit of our dates in Virginia, move everything around a little bit, and we were able to swing by Gettysburg Farms for a few nights. And that was actually a delight of a park. I wish we had had a full 3 weeks to stay at that park because it was neat. The word farm in the name of that RV park, it owns that every bit. They have got so many different animals there for you to check out, including petting zoos on the weekends. I don't know of any other RV parks, or at least 1000 Trails that I've been to, that have petting zoos at the park. This was a lot of fun. I remember taking Daisy for a walk there, and it was after dark, and she's like sniffing and smelling something, and I knew there was 2 pigs sleeping right by the fence, and it was hilarious because then all of a sudden one of the pigs farted just as loud as could be, and Daisy just stopped in her tracks like, what was that? It was hilarious. But they had llamas and alpacas, they had horses, I think there was even a Clydesdale, cow, sheep, a bunch of turkeys, ducks. Even the farm cat would wander around and greet you wherever you were. In fact, I was showing the girls the giant game room or the clubhouse, and the cat like jumped into the window on the outside and was like meowing, like, come out here and meet me. It was adorable. It's like, we're the animals in the zoo and the cat came here to see us. Great park, terrific. I believe they had tennis, basketball, mini golf. They had a bunch of farm equipment all over the place, like a museum. And it was a decent park. Getting into the spot wasn't too bad. The bathhouse was decent. I don't know that I got any footage of it, but I liked the bathhouse. I didn't have any problems with it. This is also not far from Gettysburg, so if you're interested in the historical type things that you can go and see in Gettysburg, that is a great place for you to go stay. So we really enjoyed it there. I got to finally meet Aaron and the girls and spend time with Rocky, and we were able to cook them dinner, which was the delight. They were very busy as they had just changed RVs, so they were kind of exhausted from the work it takes to move from RV to RV. So it was nice to be able to sit back and enjoy some dinner and some great company. So after we left the Gettysburg Farms, we had a one-night stay down at a Jellystone in Maryland. I believe it was Williamsport, Maryland. And this was every bit of a Jellystone that I've ever been to. Not only did they have one bouncy pillow, they had 2 bouncy pillows. They had kind of the pedal carts. I believe they had some laser tags. They had some kind of a ninja training course. We never did get to see that, but the water slides there were epic. Unfortunately, this time of year, water slides are closed. But it was still a lot of fun. It was the Halloween time and they were having parades, hay rides. We got to go on some hay rides. Hey! Those are always fun at Jellystone. You get to yell, hey, hey, all over the park as you're rolling around. It was a neat park, and we wound up staying longer, and that was because while we were there, a tropical storm was headed for the coast of Virginia, which is where we were headed for. Was not quite the coast, but close. We were going to be right off some water that was an inlet from the Chesapeake Bay. So it was the Chesapeake Bay Thousand Trails. And we got a call while we were there that night, like 7:30 at night, from the Thousand Trails. Hey, we got you scheduled to come in tomorrow. Not really sure if you're going to want to because there's a tropical storm and there's going to be maybe a 5-foot storm surge of water coming. I'm like, what? Yeah, so that was a little frustrating. We wound up staying at the Jellystone for several other days. We were able to extend, thankfully. The storm still kind of got to us. It actually did cause an issue, which I'll talk about here in a moment. But yeah, the storm came in. We were only experiencing like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, but the rain was going sideways. And we think that that water may have gone in. We have a roof vent. We think that that water may have come in. And the reason that I say that is because if you look kind of the front of my fifth wheel down here, kind of blending in with all the junk in the back of the truck, I hitched up at that Jellystone and I start towing away. All of a sudden I get a ton of water coming down at the inside of the front of the RV. And of course, I absolutely freaked out. What? So like, is all of this just filled with water right here? Have not been able to reproduce that. It has not happened again. The best I can figure, like I said, 30 to 40 mile an hour winds coming in the direction of the vent on the roof of the RV, we think forced a bunch of water into that front camp and then came down. Obviously that was a bit scary. So, but we had a lot of fun while we were there at the Jellystone. People were decorating for decorating contests for Halloween. They had a lot of fun with it and the kids just had a blast. So that is a nice park if you ever get over there. They've got a cafe on site where they're making like burgers and pizza and serving up ice cream. Nice park store with plenty of things to purchase for your RV or tent camping needs, or just, you know, you want a t-shirt that says Jellystone on it. And it was a decent area. Well, I think that about catches you up on some of these parks that we've been to and that we've missed out on. I believe I've got enough footage to share with you on the next 1,000 trails that we visit. That'll be in a coming up video. That was the 1,000 Trails Harbor View. If not, I'll do another one of these. We spent a lot of quality time there, got to catch up with old friends, meet up with new friends. It was a great time there as well. But I just wanted to take this moment to, you know, we capture a little bit of footage sometimes and not enough to make a true video about that park. So it's just catch you up on where we've been so you know where our adventures have been. And hopefully we can make it back to some of those parks and do a full review on them again in the future. But we want to thank you guys so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate it. And if you are new here and you like these videos, we try to do a couple videos a week. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you ring the bell, it'll notify you when we upload a new video. And if you want to really help us to reach more viewers, you could hit the like button. That actually tells YouTube that somebody liked the video. And then they're like, well, if they liked it, maybe 10 more people will like it. Those are the kinds of things that help us to reach more people. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember that life happens, even forgetting to record every day. Don't let that stop you. Stay fresh, cheese bags.